Hey everyone, Smosh Summer Games Takeover is still going on the SmoshCast. That means we're bringing you all your favorite Smosh Summer Games members onto the SmoshCast. We're having a good old time in the desert, and I want you to enjoy this episode because I enjoyed it, okay? And so you should like what I like. That's how opinions work.
For Smosh Live, I was a dude body spray, and I jumped into the river with all of these like fur animals on me. The wardrobe person, she was like, hey, by the way, I know this river upstream is a lot of construction and a lot of runoff. There's probably tetanus or something in it. Don't let it get in your mouth.
I feel like it's valid and it's true. Like, you might be a serial killer. I watch Forensic Files. Let's be real.
Until the punishment, celebrity, zombie shootout, whatever, nobody sucked my toe in my life but me until that video. I used to rearrange my apartment or room like regularly.
I know, you rearranged the desk that one time. We can always go back to...
Do we want to go there?
I always want to go back to the desk. Oh, okay. So you want me to be all up in this, like this, like that, and like this.
I want to hear your
all
voice
up in this.
inside my head.
All right, and we are clear to go inside.
Okay.
Voice inside your head.
Voice inside your head. How you guys feeling?
Hot. I feel hot. I feel burnt. Hot and burnt.
My
Hot.
ears
Not
are
sexy.
itchy. I gotta take this hat off. I can't do this.
Take that off. Take
Yeah,
that
dude.
off.
Okay, guys. Hey, what's up? Week 4 of the Smosh Summer Games SmoshCast. We are here. Tis I, Courtney, the lesbian of the table, and we have
The lesbian of the table.
Remember the Smosh fan fiction, and someone scripted out.
Oh yes.
Tis I, the lesbian of this table.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm like.
Yeah, as me, and we got Noah Grossman, and we got the Keith Leak Jr.
Yep.
Can I
It
be
is
the Jew at
us.
the table?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, cool.
And I guess I'm just the black guy at the table.
You
Hey,
could be a
not
lesbian
just-
at the table.
not
I'm a
just.
lesbian at the table.
Okay.
I'm a lesbian at the table.
You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do I look? No.
You look. No, I love it.
Yeah.
Do I look weird? I have my bow underneath.
I think you look weird. But
Okay,
like,
that's
no.
fine.
I'm just kidding.
You look like a zombie cheerleader.
Hey, thanks.
Like you just came back.
I feel like it's like a clown zombie cheerleader, like with these weird like teardrops. Do I look like I've been to prison?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You look like a clown.
It kind of looks like the corner of a picture frame got you under
Oh,
both eyes because
yeah.
they're right angles. It's pretty strange.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was like, yeah, I'll do this.
What
Like,
if, okay, so like, what if like in a clown like gang, what if you know how many people they killed by like the
Oh
triangles
my god,
under
yes.
their eyes?
Yes. And the clown gang, the hardest one is obviously the real sad clown, not like the happy sad clown
Yeah.
or the happy clown.
Yeah.
It's all on the faces of the faces.
Yeah, and then you
It
just
made sense
got
to me.
you got like white stuff on your face, like powder. What is that?
This is my own handprints from some of the makeup.
Oh,
I
nice.
didn't bring face wash, so it's just slowly going. So if you can see it in the video, this is just on my face now, and I don't know how long it'll take.
AKA he a dirty bitch. Speaking of being a dirty bitch, Noah yesterday, so we're in the room. Can I just start like by...
Go, what's up?
Okay, so like this is how disrespectful...
You're the dirty bitch.
I
Yeah,
love that you
hold
guys
on.
share
No. We always share everything. We share like love, like everything. But the thing yesterday, so like I'm laying on my bed. Noah happens to be on the corner of my bed. He has his own, mind you, so he shouldn't have been that close to me. I'm laying down on the bed and I guess Noah gets a whiff of my feet. I just took off my shoes. Mind you, we've been outside all day. But like he was like, yo, he said, oh, your feet smells just like this guy that was in line. It smells like, kind of cheesy. Like, could you just say what?
Yeah. Okay.
Why?
So to give even more backstory, so we went to Walmart with Olivia on the first night of Smosh Summer Games
Yeah,
Apocalypse.
yes.
I really had to think about how many words were in the
It's a
title.
lot of words.
But we went to Walmart and I was checking out. They all Venmo'd me. I was the one checking out all of our stuff.
I did
and
not
there's this
Venmo
dude
you
next to
yet.
me. Oh yeah,
Let's be
I think
clear.
it's $15.50.
Okay, I
think
got
that's
you.
what you
I
owe
got
me.
you on $16.50 just because of the little extra fee.
Oh,
Interest,
that's a lot
yeah.
of interest.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Love
so
it.
the guy next to me, while I was checking out, I got a whiff, and he smelled so cheesy. Like, so cheesy. Like, to the point where it was like, okay, it's like 8:30 p.m. Either he didn't shower today, or I don't know. It's fine. It's just, it was a strong cheese. But I forgot to mention it to Keith and Olivia. I wanted to tell them. I wanted to be like, did you smell him? So it completely left my mind. 2 hours later, Keith takes his shoes off, and I'm walking to the bathroom, and all of a sudden I smell this man. I'm like, oh my God.
here?
And I look and I see his feet. I'm like, Keith, your feet smell exactly like the man in line at Walmart. And he just looked at me, he's like, what? And I go, your feet.
I was offended. This thing, you can't tell me I stink. Because then I wanted to fight him. Like, don't come at me like that, bro. Like, that's
until you smelt them yourself.
Yeah, and then I smelt them. Okay, then I smelt my feet. You know, I was like, oh, damn, they are a little cheesy. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
You know, just a little cheesy.
I feel like when my feet stink, I kind of like the smell.
See, you're nasty. You're nasty as well.
But I also think the smell of BO, I kind of don't hate it.
No, it's certain BO that's okay. This was cheese. We don't need the cheese. So, like, okay, so I smelled them, and I was like, okay, let me take these socks off. And then Noah turns around, like, after a minute. He's like, oh, man, they actually smell worse. Like, you know, like that, you should, like, are you going to get in the shower? Like, yeah, like, straight up. Don't ask me if I'm going to get in the shower. Of course I'm going to get in the shower. He asked me after I got out of the shower, too, so I think that I stink now. Like,
wow, he just, like, checked
like,
you.
I got in the shower. He said, are you going to shower in the morning? I said, bro, I just showered tonight. Like,
Oh my god.
Hey, bro, if your feet are smelling like that, someone's got to tell you.
No, that's fine, but you told me to get in the shower again the next morning. Like,
Hey, Noah, what did your feet smell like?
Fine.
Noah's underarms has smelled a few times, but I never said anything.
Really?
Yeah,
Why wouldn't you
I've
say
been there.
anything?
Why would I? It's
Well,
like
if they're
nice.
really bad.
Like, it's not bad, but it's just like a little.
Yeah. No, I'm aware if, like, I smell a little bit, it's like, oh, I smell myself.
Yeah.
But yours is not even like your own BO. Like, obviously, BO is fine, but there's levels to it.
Yeah, like if you were bad,
past-
like if you were just
Yeah.
straight up skunk, I would be
Yeah.
like, bro, like, come on, Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah,
Like,
at
let's
least
just-
Yeah, that means
downwind
something.
or something.
That's like, okay, no, you actually need to get clean. But if you like catch a
But I guess
whiff of
I
it-
was just really dirty.
Yeah.
Because he had to speak up. Like, I
it
guess I
wasn't
was
even
dirty.
you smell anymore. It was like the third generation of the
Oh,
foot
my
bacteria.
ancestors.
Yeah.
My
Oh no, not your ancestors.
You could smell
the
his
ancestors
past?
of the shit under your toenails. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
they got
yeah.
generations there.
No.
That was a fun night though. I texted Keith that night saying, "Yo, Holes is on channel
You did.
49."
We watched it.
And we watched Holes, actually. He
Yeah.
didn't
The
want to.
end.
No, at first you didn't want to watch Holes. No, he tried to just watch South Park, which I'm okay with every now and again, but I don't get to watch Holes that often. So I was like, yo, put on the House.
Yeah, you don't know you need Holes until you've watched Holes or started watching Holes.
Yeah.
It's that's a good movie, dude.
It's a great
It's
movie.
like one of the best Disney movies.
See, that's the thing. I feel like with a lot of, I don't want to like step on anyone's toes. Like, what up, Disney? But like, I really feel like a lot of Disney movies now, they've lost their heart.
Yeah.
They're a little soft. It's just like, yo, like sometimes you got to incorporate death into your story for it to like boom a little bit. Like we
Yeah.
need to have the contrast.
It's
of life
become
and death.
too sheltered.
Yeah,
Like cartoony in the worst way.
Which
They've
is like
just-
fine. I'm all down for it. I mean, we do stuff similar to that in a sense. You know what I mean? But like, there's like, I feel like it lost a lot of its like.
Yeah, right when they realized, like, oh my goodness, the people who loved our movies have kids, and we can make anything, and both of them will show up. Mm-hmm. And then now we're here.
We are here, but that was
Started
good.
from the bottom, from the holes. Now we're here.
Started from the holes. Now we're above the holes on the ground. Yeah, that was an interesting first night. The pool. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about the pool quality. We are.
Talk about it
Listen.
because I've got a slight anecdote to
the
add.
pool.
To
I
it.
was ready. Okay,
Y'all
so
went to
there's
the
a pool
pool?
here, and they're like opening it late for us. So sick, but like it's just a little foggy.
What do you mean?
Like you can't see the bottom super well.
So like, is the water here like bad? Are you saying?
I don't know.
This is what I heard from another person who went into the pool. And maybe it was just you last night, now that I'm thinking about it. But someone told me that not only was it murky, but there were bugs in it. You could see little bugs.
That wasn't me. So I don't. Apparently there was bugs. I didn't
yeah.
know.
Well, I didn't go to the pool, so I don't know.
Yeah, we were there for a little bit, and like some people were full on swimming, like spitting in the water, being silly, and I was like, "Is this safe?"
No, if you don't, that's the thing. If you got a question if something's safe, it's not safe. Like if you got a question like somebody that you're seeing or whatever is like not a good person, like they're not a good person. Run for the hills, run from the hill, run for the hills, and run from that mother. Watch your mouth.
Pool was not a good person.
Never
Yeah.
in my life have I not been able to see the bottom of a pool.
It was just like
It's
just
water.
barely. Like you could see the design vaguely.
They had a design? What'd they have?
Like a stripe of tiles.
That was
you
just
know?
dirt.
I'm gonna throw in the slight anecdote I wanted to add, and really, I mean, no ill will behind this.
All the ill will's coming.
Yeah, all the ill will is
Anytime
coming.
Any qualms? Like I have no qualms.
coming.
Yeah,
Trust me,
they're
I
coming.
don't. No offense, but I don't know. This is what I like to think because Ian, Anthony, some of the people that work with us, Ryan Finnerty, a lot of these people are from
Anthony
Sacramento.
still works with us?
No, are from Sacramento.
Like the people we
yeah,
work
the
that-
other
that
half of
works
the
with.
sentence
Let's be
were
clear.
we're coming. Yeah.
I heard still
Oh,
working.
I see.
That
that
would
was
make
me
a lot of
misspeaking.
people go crazy
did
out there.
misspeak.
Anthony is not working
Yeah,
with
there was a comma there. But they're all from Sacramento, which I feel like must be a different world because you were describing the pool. I heard someone else describe the pool, and then Ian this morning, I was like, "Oh, what'd you do last night?" He was like, "Oh, I took a dip in the pool," and I was like, "Oh, I heard it was gross," and he goes, "No, it was fine," and I was like, "Really? I heard that it was kind of dirty water," and he goes, "Yeah, it was murky. I think they were using hose water."
So people from Sacramento just swim in dirty water.
Have you seen their river? Because I had to shoot in it once.
Yeah, we had to jump in that river.
It went in my mouth. I don't even know if I've recovered.
Bro, you
Was
need
that
some
when
shots.
we were Rose and Jack?
That was another time when I almost died of hypothermia. I'm talking about when for Smosh Live I was Dude body spray,
the
and I
commercial.
jumped into the river with all of these like fur animals on me, which almost weighed me down and drowned me. But the river, a little of the water got in my mouth, and before we did the shot, the wardrobe person, super nice, Felicia, she was like, "Hey, by the way, I know this river. Upstream is a lot of construction and a lot of runoff. There's probably tetanus or something in it. Don't let it get in your mouth." And I was like, "Is this a joke?"
You shouldn't even got
She was
in
like,
there.
"No." But at this point, we're already there. We're about to shoot. Like, it's literally, like, about to be action, and then I have to do it.
Like,
And we
that's
have
the
one
thing that they
take.
tell you once you're on set.
Yeah.
Like, don't get in
Yeah.
the water.
And it
Like,
got in
don't
my
get
mouth. Yeah, it tasted like what I imagine a tractor track would. Like on a big, like,
God.
scooper.
Can't do it.
It was kind of metal, kind of dirty.
See, you better than me, because I wouldn't have jumped in there. After somebody tells me something like that, it's going to be a hard pass for me. Like, I'm doing this thing where I just say no lately. It's just like for myself, if I don't want to do something, like if it even stems from like just hanging out, like what my friends want to do, if I don't want to do it, I'm just going to be like, no, I just don't feel that, you know?
Yeah, sometimes
Wow.
you got like I'm learning that too. Like you gotta sometimes be like a little more selfish for yourself and like do what you want.
But it's not even to be. I don't even want to put
Not
the
in a
word
negative way.
selfish. Yeah, like because we can use words like selfishness or judgment as a gift. You know, if we allow it to be. But like even beyond that, it's just certain things that I don't want to do, and it's not like forget being selfish. I just don't want to do it. Like, you know, I just don't.
Yeah, but it's like people don't want to do something.
Is that selfish?
I mean,
Like-
no, honestly, I think you
wanna do that.
deserve to do what you want. Like, because some people will be like, I don't want to do that, but everyone will be really happy if I did that too.
Yeah, and I feel like every time I do that, like if I do something I don't want to do, I come with a bad attitude. And when I come with a bad attitude, nobody wants to be around me. You know what I mean? So instead of doing that, like a couple weeks ago, my friends, like I forget, I had something to do. I think I had to help you with the self-tape for an
Oh,
audition.
yeah, 2 weeks ago.
And like my friend Christina, she kept asking me to come out, and she like plays baby sometimes, and she's like, "No, just come out and hang with me, you know, like just come on, just get one drink with me, like, you know, like whatever, like I just want to see your face. I haven't seen you in a while." And I'm like, I love her, like, you know what I mean, like really good people. She kept asking me, and it got to the point where I kind of like came around. I was like, okay, like let me think about it, you know. But that think about it was me saying like, I ain't coming. You know what I mean? So like it got to the point where like I was thinking about it, and I like thought about it for like 2 seconds after I got off the phone. 2 good seconds. Got off the phone. Was like, I ain't going. And then like I just waited. I waited it out, and I was just like, okay, so it's been 30 minutes. I think she's about to leave soon. Let me make that call. So I make the call, and I'm like, you know, like I'm just not gonna be able to make it. Like I just know that I'm not gonna be fun. Like, you know, like I want you to continue to like me. Like I'm not going. And she's just like, oh, like, okay. And I'm like, okay, yeah, like that was easy. But like that's the thing. I feel like people should be able to handle like when they hear no, because sometimes that comes with like a fight.
People
you know?
take it personally.
They take it personally, or they're like, you know, like they feel like you don't love them anymore, like anything. Like just like no means no. Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't ask me twice. That's what I'm saying. Don't, if I say no to something, don't ask me 3 times. Don't ask me twice. If you ask me a half a time, you got some problems.
If I had asked you to go into that pool and you said no, I would have understood.
You see what I'm saying? But I think that like, but certain people like us, we've been working together for so long. We realize it's just like, don't press those buttons. Like you guys know, like when I'm in a corner by myself, I like prefer to be there. You can come over and talk to me, but like I'm just in my.
Yeah, I definitely go over and ignore you, annoy you. I annoy you a lot.
No. It's
No, on
different. It's
purpose.
levels to it. It's levels to it. Like that, I love that.
Yeah,
like,
we
it's
both,
family. It's like we have our moments where we're like giddy and like just so much.
When
and,
there's
like,
that extra energy, I'm just like, I need to like bug somebody, and we like bother each other in the best way.
Yeah, we'll do that
Keith,
together.
I will say, I think you are like the group that, because I find myself whenever I'm trying to like amp up my energy before a take or anything like that, I'll come over and I'll just touch you. Like I'll just like push on your back or something.
Oh.
Like you are definitely the like emotional engine of our
Really,
of our
I'm
group,
the
I
hype
think.
man, pretty
Yeah.
much. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Really.
it's the Holy Spirit all up in me, all up in my tummy.
I have so much fun
You
when
ate
you guys
Jesus?
are here. It's crazy. Like, since you guys aren't in the office as much, I definitely appreciate my time when you are there and when you are filming like so much more.
Same
For
on our
sure,
end.
Yeah.
for sure.
100%.
I think we all feel that way.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, okay,
Yeah.
let me hug you a little tighter. Let me hug you a little longer. Our hugs have gotten a little longer. They have definitely gotten a
Been
little
timing
longer.
them?
Even in
count.
the heat. I don't count, but like they seem a little longer. But even in the heat, it's like, come here, just like give me some love. Like,
Yeah, we were like, let's share this body.
yeah. That's how we know it's real.
Yeah.
You guys sweat sisters now?
Sweat
That's when you
sisters?
exchange.
Oh, yeah.
I'm your
But
sweat
that's not
sister.
an internal bodily fluid. You become a sweat sister when
Yeah.
you exchange outwardly.
Sweat
body.
sister, and then you and I know are burp sisters.
Yeah,
now.
I think it's more one way. I think you birthed me. I'm your burp
I
baby.
You made
reverse
him.
exorcismed you with
yeah.
my burp.
Oh yeah, your burp entered me. I think
I
I'm
gave you a
technically.
demon.
I'm telling
yes,
you, I
I'm
can take you
possessed
to,
by your mouth.
I
Yeah.
can take you to Black Church and we can get rid of that thing.
Yeah, we can
I'm
do
telling
that.
you, I started going again and like they
Really?
pray really hard. Yeah, I've been going to church a lot and it's been actually helping with a little bit of my depression. I get really low, like you guys know. I get like really in my head and I have some things that, you know, whatever. But I've been going to church. Like it's something that I grew up with and I get some type of energy when I go. Like,
Yeah,
so I'm trying to
dude.
find the things that I actually enjoy doing.
They just, oh my gosh, David
Dang,
and
it's a whole
the
crew.
crew just brought in lunch for us to eat afterward, and they like are a
that's for us?
parade of plates.
Oh my gosh, I thought they were just eating in here.
That's
Thank you
nice.
so much.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Ooh, yeah,
thank
we
you.
eat
That's the whole
good.
thing. I wish we could
Wow.
eat on here. Some people are into that smacking ASMR.
No,
Oh, no.
God.
And we're going to take a quick break. SmoshCast is brought to you by Skillshare. Do you want to be less of a dummy? Do you want to learn some new stuff? Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of amazing classes covering dozens of creative and entrepreneurial skills. You can take classes in everything from photography, creative writing, design, and productivity, and lots more. So whether you're returning to a long-time passion project or challenging yourself to get outside of your comfort zone or simply exploring something new, Skillshare has classes for you. I think Skillshare is really cool because it helps you become a more well-rounded person. Nobody wants just a boring-ass person, you know? You gotta learn skills and learn things, and then you can espouse those things on people and look really smart and cool and interesting. And everybody likes an interesting person, all right? So if this sounds interesting to you guys can get 2 free months of Skillshare by signing up. That's right, 2 free months of Skillshare. And all you gotta do is go to Skillshare.com/Smosh. That's Skillshare.com/Smosh. And if you didn't hear me the first 2 times, I'm gonna say it again, Skillshare.com/Smosh. And now back to some dum-dums.
Have you guys seen the ASMR where they do events? Do you get what I'm saying? There's ASMR and it's the strangest. My girlfriend and I will watch it. It
like
makes no
boyfriend
sense.
ASMR and
Yes,
stuff?
it'll be like getting extensions for the first time ASMR.
What?
Yes, and someone will be pretending that they're a hairstylist. Being like, and honest, Keith, if you were to watch these, I know that you would have something to say because every single one that I've seen starts like this. Oh, hey, girl. And it's just like, okay, already we're kind of off on a bad foot. But they'll be like putting in their hair and they'll try to do it like around the microphone. It'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna put it in now on the back of your head.
I hate it.
Yeah,
Straight
like
up. And then they'll be like, okay, I'm coming around the front.
What?
I swear. And it's like 40 minutes long.
And
Yeah.
you watch,
Oh.
no, and this is the problem with that. Noah watches the whole thing.
I did watch one
And
that
he
was...
watches the ads as well.
Yes, it was an ASMR of someone who is bullying you, but then you guys turn out to be friends in the end. And it's like
What?
25 minutes, I swear, of like a weird high school, like what I imagine you and your friends might have experienced, but like the version where this person is like mixing it in with Disney Channel. They're like, oh, hi. Oh, you like that, Bo? I guess it's cute. And like over the course of the ASMR, like
That's
you
what he
guys end up
thinks of
getting
you, Courtney.
closer up until you're best friends.
Is this like ear VR? I'm so confused.
It might be.
ER.
This is ER.
Ear reality.
It's so strange.
I was trying to reason like why that exists, and it's like maybe some people are like, oh, I don't know what getting your hair extensions is like, so maybe I can mentally prepare myself by
That's so
listening to
weird.
that.
Oh, Courtney, have you ever got hair extensions?
I've never done it.
We
Wow.
need to do that.
I kind of want some.
But you want some?
I would love to.
Really?
That would be cool.
I just don't know what it's gonna be like.
Really? Okay, I got this homegirl named Sasha. She do like everybody's like hair and everything. She cut my hair too.
Yeah.
But she like cut some celebrities' hair here and there. But she also like
Does
I think
hair
I know
extensions?
Sasha. Sasha worked on Pregnant and Popping It, right?
she did.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
worked on that. She's like very eccentric, you know what I mean? Like crazy, like
Should I listen to some ER to prepare myself?
Yeah.
yeah, but you're gonna get some like
Okay.
some extensions.
I've
is what
thought
I'm
about
saying.
it because like sometimes I do miss my long hair.
You should get an afro extension.
Just coming out of my blonde.
And then out of the top of the afro, you get the Kim K, Ariana Grande
ponytail?
ponytail out of the top.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Oh no, you miss your hair though?
A little bit. Like
Really?
some pictures I see like on like when I go to like a premiere or something, I'm like, wow, I look like really nice and
Cute.
feminine. But like I don't know when I felt like really conflicted when I first cut it because my mom or who like movies or whatever, it's like long hair is like fertility and it's like womanly to have long
Yeah,
hair
it's your
and
strength
to
in a
chop
sense.
it off.
It's
is,
like almost your strength.
Yeah, and I miss the messy bun and stuff, and it's like so much work to style the short hair. But I feel like the short hair is kind of more me. I feel like short hair is kind of like funny girl hair.
I wouldn't even put it into that, but like I will say when you cut your hair, I felt like it was more like okay, it was a
Like
statement.
more me?
Yeah,
It definitely opens
It was
up your face.
Yeah, it
Very
definitely was like okay, she's like finding it. She's finding
Oh,
herself
yeah, no,
within
that's-
it. Like the
you
long hair was
know-
cool. Like I like you either way, but the short hair was like boom, yep, I did
Yeah.
it. Like and I know how you get in your head and everything. And
Yeah,
it was just like
dude.
I don't know if I should. And I'm like, yo, just do it. Just do
Yeah,
it.
it was definitely one of those things where you're in a part of your life where you're like, I need change, and you try to ignore the fact that it was your
Midlife crisis
relationship.
ass.
Yeah, and you're
so
like,
you're like, I can just do this.
cut my hair, I have
Yeah.
funny girl hair.
That's fun.
Were you going through a breakup at the time?
Nope, I just
No.
thought this would fix
Oh.
everything. And getting a dog. Dude, I got a haircut and a dog in the same weekend.
Ooh.
You were
Because
going
I was
through
like,
it.
I need to be, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
You were
just
going
a
through
thing.
it. That was
it
a
is what
moment.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. Better to learn early than when
Yeah.
you buy a Porsche at like 55.
Yeah, you
Or
know,
do that too, and
Some
just-
people rearrange their living room. Some people cut their hair off. Some people purchase a life.
Dude, Courtney, hold on. Let's be real. Courtney, you probably rearranged your house too at the time.
I used to rearrange my apartment or room like regularly.
I know you rearranged the desk that one time. We
Yeah.
can always
Do
go
we
back.
wanna go there?
I
Yeah.
always want to go back to the desk.
Listen.
I'm still dealing with that.
Really?
Okay, low key on the real I am. Can I tell?
Really?
Like, let me.
I'm down.
Like, this is the thing. Okay, let's talk about
But we
it.
have to like take turns.
Yeah,
and, like,
we're gonna
talk.
take turns. Okay. So this is my thing. For me, this is.
I
it's-
love this.
It's so
Wait,
old.
do we need backstory?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
give quick?
You could tell
Okay.
you were kind of the middleman.
Yeah, you
so
are the
maybe
middle-
Yeah,
you
I
would
witnessed
tell.
it.
So,
So
like,
essentially, it's a Friday. I believe Courtney started working with us on a Monday, whatever. Everyone's meeting, whatever. We're in an office. It's white walls. We don't really talk to anyone. We're stuck in a room for like 8 hours a day with each other. That's really it. We all have our own computer and a weird desk in each corner.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's the
I like
setup.
my corners.
Yeah.
And
then
I think Courtney asked, she was like, could we like do something with the room? Da,
well,
da, 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 da. And
but
then
I thought you were
fucking-
telling the whole
Oh,
story.
I'll tell the whole story. I'm so sorry. Okay, so then there was a group talk. I believe it was our producer at the time, Sonny, and Joe Beretta. I believe we all got together on that Friday, all the cast too, and they were like, hey, do you want to possibly rearrange the room? I know everyone's got individual desks, but maybe we do some sort of group desks situation or something like that. I believe we went around to ask people's opinions. I believe it was 2 in the yes, 3 in the no, or 2 in the yes, 2 in the no. Shane wasn't around at the time. With Olivia and Keith saying, no, we don't want our stuff moved. No on the movement.
No.
Courtney saying, I would really, really love it, and me saying, oh, I do like that idea. I think it would be a lot more collaborative for all of us to have desks together.
Did you say that? Oh,
Yes, he
okay.
did.
Yes, I did. I did.
Yes.
I said, yes, whatever, but you know what? After our conversation, I believe we landed on we weren't going to move them yet, but the idea was, accept it. 50-50 at that point. That was Friday. Monday, we all come back.
I walk in this I walk in the office and my desk was gone.
No, it wasn't gone. It was moved
was
over
moved.
by
It
a
was
corner.
moved.
You pushed 2 desks together. Each desk had a separate desk, as if the back of the computers would face each other. So it's like one long
Was it
desk.
like that?
Yeah.
And 2 people are on
It
the
was-
opposite ends. Yes, you and me were together, and then they were together.
So look, I came
You're
in.
still hurting from
Yes,
this,
I'm
man.
like, this is the
Jesus,
thing. I have
feel
trust
like
issues.
Yeah,
I
I
really
should be hurting.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm trying to tell you, because it's like a straight up when you tell somebody, no, I don't want something some way, and I come in and the first thing she says to me, and I didn't even like, when you said this to me, I kind of like my insides just bursted.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yeah, I moved the desk. Do you like it? I'm thinking like,
I came in hot. Like
that
I literally
was
came in hot.
crazy.
With that
was
note,
so unbelievable.
when
to me.
she
I'm
asked
like,
me-
I just met this girl and she's moving my desks, and then she asked me if I like it when I just told her on Friday. Would she like? I was like, oh my god, she's nuts. She's nuts. Like, I'm thinking, like, what did I do wrong to deserve this? That was in my head, like, it was the ultimate,
Jeez,
like,
dude.
oh, like, you got to understand, like, when I go through it, I'm going through it.
Yeah,
like, it's
that
up
doesn't
there.
sound fun.
No, it's not. It wasn't fun too. Like for me to say like, yo, please don't. You can move anybody else's, and to be told like, like straight up eye contact, and then to like be pulled back, and then the same person be like, hey, do you like it? It's like, oh my god. I'm like, yo, does she want problems? I was like,
No qualms.
No qualms.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know. I was like, yo, she's trying to pick on me. Like, I really felt like you were picking on me.
Oh my god,
Like,
dude.
I had to deal with it for a long time.
Yeah,
we
you
went
did,
we went through our
dude.
Yeah.
Like, and I had to really deal with it, even to the point now where I think about it sometimes and it's like fun. But I was like, dang, like this really took me to a place of just not trusting and not like. And we had to build that love and trust, and we do have it. Like by all means, like we love each other. Like Courtney, I'll text her every now and again just to be like, I love you, or she'll send pictures or whatever. But like it was definitely for me like out of like all of us, it was just like, damn, like who can I trust in this? Like I'm coming into a whole different like situation. Like how am I supposed to trust someone when we have like an understanding, and the understanding is just like, whoop, like what up? You like this? I did it for you. Like no, that was not for me. That was like all you.
Courtney, real quick before we get to your side, I just want to say two things. Keith, for me experiencing that, number one, I did like the desks a lot more.
You did say 10 out of 10.
I did enjoy the rearrangement.
You liked them.
Yeah, I
the
loved
thing.
it. And
That
it was
has nothing
much
to
more
do with
effective.
me.
She did do a great job rearranging it. Our desks were by the windows. Each person had a window to share. It was done.
But Keith lost his special like spot where he had his zone.
I told you guys I like my corners.
Yeah.
And as much as we're a group, we are individuals that come from different places, struggle with different thought processes and everything. And for me, it was just like, boom, what up?
It was really
like
funny to see a fight happen over a desk.
Then the fight.
Yeah, I love you, Keith.
I love you. I know you do. I trust you.
We've been through a lot, and like I'm gonna say my honest opinion about that whole situation, because like, dude, I was a control freak when I came in. I was ready to make myself a part of everything and like be a part of everything, whether you guys were ready for or not. I wanted to be your best friends, and I didn't realize that some people don't like that right away. I totally came in too hot. When that happened, like, and it maybe you said directly no. I don't remember. I thought it was like, I don't know, like I'm not sure.
It was a no.
That's what I remember, but it could have been that.
Was a no.
I still was wrong for taking your guys' space and moving it, because that was not my job. Your reaction was so shocking, and like I feel terrible that it affected you for that long. Like it affected me terribly because it affected you so much, and I was like, holy shit, I made this person feel so much anger, and I know you didn't let it go for months, and like I didn't earn your trust for months.
Yeah, it was like a trust thing for me, especially with it being like you being a new person. It was like, damn, like if this is how this is gonna go, like I don't know if I can like really be cool. Because we're so different.
We totally are, and like you literally did not know me at all, and like I came at it with like like this is something exciting and new, and like me rearranging is like a fun like cleanse that happens in a room. It's like my equivalent of like saging a place or whatever, but like it was just a desk, dude.
But the desk, but the it was the no that like really made me upset.
The fact that I defied you.
Yeah, so it was like we had this conversation. It was like it was just a desk, and that's how simple it was. If you just move a desk when I tell you like don't move mine, I said you can move everybody else's, and then we get to the point where you just like come in and then you ask me if I like. I'm like, yo, she's playing games, and I'm like, and I know how to play. I know how people play games. I know how I play games sometimes. Everybody plays games, so in my head it just was like, game. We play Monopoly in this hoe. Like what the. Like I didn't know. Keith.
Like it's I have never experienced anything
Keith,
like.
I don't believe everyone's trying to play games, because like that's
a personal thing too for me. That is a personal thing, but like if that no and that like even that we're talking about it today, like it's still kind of like
I mean
but those are the foundations of like
it's the foundations of relationships.
Yeah, like the legitimate love that's here.
It was beginning stuff, but like that sucks when it's like we're still learning each other and like. that experience was really hard for me too. And like, I wronged you. I invaded your space. It was incorrect that I did that. I just couldn't believe like how long and like how harshly you treated me. Like, and again, like we've been through whatever. I fucking love you both. Like,
it was definitely.
Like I tried to apologize, and then like you just didn't take it well, and like I started crying, and then like you felt bad and hugged me.
There
and,
was
like,
a separation for sure, and that the separation is just like how for you say it was just a desk. It was like for me it was just a no, just to say
it's
that.
It's a two-way street.
And that I feel like because of that whole like, oh, you're feeling this way, I'm feeling this way. It was just like we had our own feelings. It was hard for me with it being so new to understand somebody to like, you know.
Yeah, you don't know my intentions.
Yeah, so I'm like, in my head, I thought your intentions were so like just against me. And I like, this is something I have to work on, like with people in general. I don't let people in. I really don't. I struggle with it. Like all my friends that know me personally, like on a deep level, they're like, yo, Keith is not cool right now. Like, what do you need? Like, like I just have people that support me in that way, and like I do take friendship very, very seriously, and it was just like, damn, like like now I gotta work with somebody who's just like so like I guess inconsiderate for me, you know?
Yeah,
like,
no, it was like, and it came across to you as inconsiderate and all this shit, and it's like, and it's real, like that's what you felt, and like that's how it came across. I am like, oh, this is great, like I'm gonna do this thing for these guys, and like maybe they'll like what I do, like
you like it?
I fucking drew fan art of you guys. I'm such a fucking dork.
No, you're
and
really
like,
a sweet person. Like
that's not a problem.
Outwardly, both of you communicate similarly.
I weirdly like those first few months, like we did not vibe well, and like it was really hard for me because it's like for me the way I view friends. At least back then, 100%. Like at least back then, it was like, oh, friends, the more the merrier. I'm not gonna check you psychologically. I'm gonna let you in, and you're gonna learn everything about me, and I'm gonna trust you with my life. And like for that, I've made some serious mistakes.
We are the complete opposites.
Yeah,
is what it was. It's what is it? Fire and ice or fire and water?
Dude, all I'm saying
we're complete opposites because like you said, I'm gonna allow people to come in and blah 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 all that. I'm like, yo, like I'm not like, and I'm just like,
that's why we clashed.
You know what I mean? And like honestly, I feel like out of anybody in the group, I feel like we've actually clashed the most.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just been like but it's never. Like we can always look back in hindsight. In the moment, it like hurts, for like everybody involved, and that doesn't make anybody feel comfortable in the group. But
on the outside looking in, what's it like?
How do you see it? Like,
honestly, both of you communicate very similarly, which is not how I communicate, or I don't think I'm as good at it. Which is both of you are like very emotional people in no negative, but in the way where like you guys very much are in tune with how people are feeling, how like you feel, and like how those things kind of connect in communication. I don't know if I'm doing a good job describing what I'm trying to, but both of you are like,
I love you.
Give people hugs. Both of you very often will like affirm love or kindness for each other people around you. Both of you will make sure someone feels comfortable if like you notice that they don't. And just to touch on the early days, like really it's like you coming in being new, like us being stuck there in like a room for like 6 months, meeting you randomly, and like you coming in with the exact same energy we had 6 months prior, and it's definitely like we did not let you in as much as we could have.
The energy right out of you. Like,
no, the opposite. You gave us energy,
and
that was like we didn't know why you were coming in with energy because you had yet to realize what the first year was like, which was like, hey, we're not announced yet, like we're just kind of secretly doing this and that.
Like hiding.
So it kind of we pretty much spent months just in the same room together. There wasn't much space. There wasn't much to do. So it makes sense that
we were in a boring white office room, like kids that have never really had real jobs.
It looks like your teacher's desk.
I think Courtney was the only one that had like a real job because you worked at a pharmacy. But like for
you
the
did
rest
the taco stand.
That wasn't like a job, like a grown up job though. That's like some kid like let's go like make some. I had a few little restaurant situations, but like we were just in this white room. Like I don't even know that they knew what they wanted to do with us or how like what the situation, what we actually were. Like guys, you got to realize we are 5 different types of people. So different. Like just the way, like I mean, beyond the way we look, and everything all together. Like the way that we all came together. Y'all, it's like something that like people don't have and will never have.
It's
and I'm
like 5 pieces from different puzzles somehow fit.
It fit, and like that's the thing beyond it fitting. Like the way that it fits now, we had to find how to fit it, how the puzzle works. Like it was like I look back at like how I handled a lot of things in the beginning, just like with like even this situation. I'm like, dang, I could have like softened up a little bit, or
I could
like
have listened.
You know, I could have, like
I relaxed.
we could have did all that, but like the way that this, like at the end of the day, we're not at the office as much as we used to be. But like I'm telling you, the love that I have for you, Courtney, the love that I have for Shane, like Ian, like it's real. It's real for me.
Yeah.
Like I had to grow to love. I feel like we all had to grow to love different people. You know what I mean? Like it's so cool. It's so cool. People will never get this opportunity.
And a quick break. The SmoshCast is brought to you by Native Deodorant. Yeah, so at Native, they create safe, simple, and effective products that people use in the bathroom every day, like this deodorant right here. I've been using Native Deodorant for probably about 2 months now, 1 or 2 months, and I've been using it ever since. The cool thing about Native Deodorant is that it's formulated without aluminum, parabens, and talc, so some of you guys know aluminum may be linked to some serious health ramifications. Although Native is priced at a slight premium when compared to conventional deodorants, it is safe and effective. Native Deodorant comes in lots of different scents. There's a wide variety of enticing scents for men and women. They also offer an unscented formula and baking soda-free formula for those with sensitivities. So if this sounds interesting to you guys, all you got to do is go to nativedeodorant.com and enter promo code SMOSH for 20% off your first purchase. That's right, nativedeodorant.com, promo code SMOSH, 20% off your first purchase. Why would you not do that? Why would you not? Let's get back to these beautiful people.
No.
Ever.
And after experiencing the being in that room with you guys so much, I wouldn't want to do that with the person I love most. I would not want to be in the same room stuck with that person all the time, no matter how much I love them, because that's too much. You need
With that being
space.
said, I would not trade those experiences for anything.
I'm so glad we
'Cause
had
it's
them, but I wouldn't.
What built us?
Like, I wouldn't like, oh, you have the opportunity to work 10 hours a day with your favorite sibling, and you, like, do you want to do it? I'm like, no.
No.
Just let me do
No.
what I've got and enjoy them when I have them,
Yeah.
like what we have now. But, like, yeah, I think we all grew so much, not just together as a group, but, like, independently because we were learning how to coexist with people
So
wouldn't
different.
normally.
Yes.
Keith, you and I specifically, I feel like we have very big personalities and like we're very passionate and like we feel very hard.
Yeah.
And so that's why like the clash is like we feel that clash.
Yeah, like harder than what we should. Like honestly, harder than what we should. Like I feel like in the moment, we can validate it all day. Like you know what I mean. But like hindsight, we some crybabies.
We some crybabies.
We some
I'm
crybabies.
baby.
That's BB. That's BB right
BB.
there. That's my BB.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude.
Yo, speaking of like, let's like change subjects. Like, let's get over that because that was like a therapy session. I kind
That
of like
was-
sweated
that
a little
was-
bit
we went
because I had
through
to
it.
because I still had a little resentment, Court. Like, I still had a little bit. I had to get off my chest.
No, that's
in front
okay.
of the world. In front of the world.
It's yeah.
But to like change directions a little bit, I kind of want to talk about the food that we had last night.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. Keith was thriving last night at our dinner.
Wow.
So we had some baked potatoes that were as big as like a football.
I
like,
swear,
no lie.
this is not a joke. Football was the smallest one. All the other ones were like the largest cod you've ever seen.
I'm done. We had mac and cheese. Love that. We had some like chicken. We had some like shredded pork. Was it shredded pork or
Pulled pork is what it's called.
Pulled pork.
He called it shredded steak, and I was like, it's pulled pork, and he's like, same thing. And then a minute later, he goes, oh, they're not the same thing. I was like,
Pork
that
is
wasn't
pork.
a
It's
joke?
like- yeah,
He's
no,
like,
and-
no.
And I had to tell him, I said, you know what, bro?
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to be honest. I said, I took that L. Like, I messed up. I definitely messed up. But we had that. We had, like, some salad and everything. And, like, mind you, a couple years ago, or just, like, all of our summer games or winter games, the food selection sucks, y'all.
Yo.
It is so bad. One year we had, like, mushrooms and,
Oof,
like...
the year of the mushroom.
Oh
Every
my
dish
God.
had
we
mushrooms.
were,
And
like,
then
tripping
There
so
was
hard.
the year of the mushroom. There was the year of the rationing.
Ugh.
There's
Yes.
the year of like the camp food wasn't terrible. Kind of. It was
camp
kind
food?
of
Camp food was fun.
summer camp. It was like under that metal like catering like or tray.
It was the first time that we got, because the second time, the year of the rationing was the same people, I believe, who catered us for that summer game.
Is that when the caterers kept giving me more food because I was black?
Yes, 100%.
got you.
And the first year, they did a great job.
Yeah, okay, no, they were great. I did like them. They gave me a lot of food.
The year of the mushrooms, that was Winter Games,
bad.
right?
And that's when it's because Anthony was vegan, so they
Got it all
misinterpreted.
vegan.
We had
Yes. And the only thing that they could get in Big Bear that was vegan was mushrooms.
And like a weird fake sausage that kind of just tasted like angry carrot.
Yes. So I'm pretty sure as the days went on, they were trying to like find a non-vegan option to add to the meals. Because I remember one of the later times that was good was mushroom spaghetti. At least we had the pasta added with the
I
mushrooms.
ain't like that.
It was something. It was
That
really
sad.
something.
And then the year of the rationing, Keith, they treated you well. It was kind of interesting.
I'm telling
Doubled
you.
up on the cornbread.
Yeah, okay. It's one thing about black people. We do like to see other black people where they're like not that, where they're not
I
around.
want to see them thrive.
Yeah, we want to see. So she wanted to see me full. Is what she wanted to do. Thriving with love and some like a full stomach. And I don't know who called it out first, but when they called it out, there was like, Keith, she's definitely giving you more food, and it's because you're black. I think it might have been Olivia. I don't know. But then I went back for like extras. I don't even know if I'm telling the truth. Sometimes I lie a little bit.
No,
but
you're
I'm pretty sure.
pretty close so far.
I'm pretty sure I went back for like some seconds, and I like got a plate, and I think somebody else tried to, or
They were turning them away on the chili night specifically. Chili night specifically, Keith not only got double cornbread, but I think they filled up your bowl another half.
I only like cornbread.
I think
I don't
everyone.
think you understand. When chili night, they filled it was like those little Dixie paper plates, and I got like a finger depth of chili, like barely, like not like none.
It also wasn't. I don't think it was meat chili. I'm pretty sure that was pure vegetable chili too.
And so obviously
sorry, y'all.
I inhaled all that and went back, and she's like, "Second, you?" And I was like, I am not trying to watch my weight here. Also, we're
my
dying out there. It was Wild West, right?
I was full.
Yeah.
I got like a baby portion of chili.
I will say
She
though,
was looking out for you.
they cooked amazing. Their food was delicious.
Which one?
Both times that we had them as
Oh yeah,
caterers.
no, that food was good.
They were really good. They also always brought their own cran apple juice. No
Ooh.
cran grape juice too.
Oh, I love cran grape juice.
Was it the ocean spray?
Yeah.
It was ocean spray.
Yeah, but we didn't buy those. They brought them.
Oh yeah, you love ocean spray.
Yeah, that's my.
You do love
Yeah,
ocean spray.
that was back when we were at Defy. You'd walk to that.
Oh
little
yeah,
store.
every time I'd go to the closest gas station in Beverly Hills. It's easier to walk than drive.
So apparently, Ian and the other podcasts
Calling
brought
it out.
this up.
He brought it up on the first day
Oh, the
here
food.
too.
Oh, okay,
The
yeah, I think
food?
we brought it up on the vlog on the drive.
Yeah,
here
on the
as
drive
well.
up, they brought it
so
up.
is it? I mean, was it a thing, or like, would you say was Ian racist for talking about that?
Well, I don't think Ian was racist. I think how do I say this? I feel that the caterers were about power to the people.
Yeah, I wouldn't use the word racist. I feel
don't
like
know.
that's a
Yeah.
strong word.
Yeah, that's
Prejudice
strong.
on both sides.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I think that y'all done put me in a hot seat. Now I'm sweating and
you're
everything. Now
you
you wanna
took the
speak- I
W.
can be your lawyer.
You got the
No,
cornbread.
I'm the Jew at the table.
I did get a little extra food. It was a little racist, y'all. This is a little racist. It was a little racist.
the cook was.
It was a little.
Oh,
It was a little
fine.
messed up. It was a little messed up.
I was just surprised at she looked at me like I'm the type that would be like borderline anorexic watching my weight. That's how I took it when she was like, you seconds? And I was like, feed me, please.
I need to eat.
Yeah, dude.
Lord.
That was fun.
Yeah, the food's good this time around.
Yep. I wonder what we're
Excited.
gonna have tonight.
Courtney, just talking about last night's food, I thought I'd join in. When you came to our room, and you knocked on the door, and a bunch of people were with you, and I opened the door, and I got so nervous. Because in order to open the door, I got up off the toilet and, like, sucked up what was coming out, and then put my pants on. And then,
Oh,
like, all of a
someone
sudden, it was,
gave
like,
you a-
4 people there. And then, like, you and Olivia came in to hang out, and I was like, yeah, this is a great time to hang out, everyone. And then you would, not that you needed to leave, but, like, it must have been 3 or 4 minutes, and I obviously was, like, looking like they needed to go, but I needed to go more. So then I went into the restroom, and then, like, 30 seconds later, they left.
I
So
think,
I almost
are
fell
you
out.
asking Courtney to like call before she
Olivia
knocks on the
knocked.
door?
Olivia
Yeah,
knocked.
all I'm saying is let me
Oh,
know
Olivia.
beforehand.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't even know that was your room. Olivia and I
that's
were
fine.
walking by. I accidentally passed my room and then we knocked, and I was
were
like,
you saying?
"Oh, what's up, guys? You're here. You're not taking a shit or anything, right? Wanna chill?"
He was on his
That's
way.
exactly what
He
I was
on his
doing.
way. What room are you in?
211.
211?
Oh, so you're like 2 up.
I almost accidentally opened your room last night.
Really?
I went to 212 thinking it was mine, 209. I don't know why.
How did you do that?
Because I just was walking and I was like, oh, this feels like the right one.
so
and
this
I tried to open it so hard.
You weren't
And
wearing your glasses.
I was, but I went for the handle like a murderer does in a movie, where on the other side you see it shake just a little, and you're like, "Oh my god, get the gun! What is happening over there?" So I know I scared whoever was in there. I don't know if they were crew.
I think that's Olivia and Mari.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They might have thought someone was trying to kill them last night.
They didn't
that
talk
makes
about
me
it.
look at you weird because we are staying at some like motel or whatever.
Right.
But like you're my like person. Like I'm staying in a room with you.
He's
and
your
I'm
emotional
supposed to
support
protect you?
friend.
No, I just feel like you said that you got on the door and you felt like you were gonna kill or something like that. Or am I making
No,
something
no,
that's what
I
he
just
said.
felt
That's
afterwards
what he said.
like
That's what they must have thought.
Yeah.
when they
Okay.
heard the door.
No, I didn't try to open the door like I was going to kill them.
Okay, let's be clear.
It just
That's
happened
all
that
I'm
way.
saying. Let's be
Yeah.
clear because
I don't do anything with the intent of murder.
Okay.
If you ever feel that way, not my intention.
Thank you.
Just
Yeah.
clearing it up,
Thank you.
especially for the police.
No. Okay,
I've
see that's what
never
I'm talking
intended.
about.
Ever.
He does stuff like this all the time where I don't know if like he's playing or whatever because I get my own personal feelings. Like the way I feel right now, I feel like it's valid and it's true. Like you might be a serial killer. I watched Forensic Files.
Uh-oh.
Let's be real. On the way up here, me and Olivia, I drove up with Olivia
did.
and we listened to Murder Mystery Podcast and I ain't never did that and it might be my new thing.
Dude, that's awesome. No, yeah, that's great. That's great to listen to.
Have you heard
That's
about
really
the
cool.
murder of Sandra Clarkson?
I heard of the murder of Sandra
Sandra
Bland.
Clarkson, she went missing on December
Oh,
31st,
so bad.
1998. And she lived alone in an apartment, which was on the 4th story. And they found her apartment, the window was open, and her 2 dogs were scared.
Oh, that's right.
And they and you want to finish the story?
No.
Okay, well,
keep
so
going.
she went missing, and the police were like, "Oh, she must have jumped out the window." But then when they went down to the floor level, there was a piece of concrete was missing.
What?
It was like someone had
Ew.
taken the piece of the sidewalk off the floor where she would have landed.
That means that it dropped.
Well, they don't know. They don't know if she jumped out and someone. I'm making all this up. I'm
Yeah,
so
you are.
sorry.
See, that's what I'm
I'm so
talking about.
sorry.
Exactly my point. Like,
All
if
of that was so
I
much.
end
There were
up-
too many ums.
If I wake up dead, no is
wake
the
up
reason.
dead.
No is the reason that I am deceased. That's all I'm saying. Cause
Oh
like,
my
come
God.
on, like you switched us. We believed you. We're
That's
over
funny.
here. You know, she
You were
said,
really helpful.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna finish it. I was like, yeah, do it.
No,
together.
no, you heard it here first, guys. Noah might kill Keith. I thought we were telling the story about the girl who, like, her dogs, like, killed her or something.
Oh my God.
That's
Real,
terrible.
and I don't want to talk about that now. Dogs are
I'm so sorry that I made a
What kind of
joke
dogs
about
were
death.
they?
That's actually
Boxers?
not cool.
Boxers. Oh,
I don't know. I'm not
man.
sure. Luckily, like, we're fine. We're not gonna be eaten by dogs at summer games unless it's one of the punishments.
One was a boxer and one was a black belt terrier.
black
Sorry,
belt
that's not funny.
terrier?
That yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
not
get it.
funny.
Boxer and karate.
Yeah, that
That's
they would have
so
beaten
funny,
their
Noah.
owner. That's not funny. It's
Noah,
about
you're
someone
so
dying.
funny. You're such a funny
horrifically.
murderer.
But you're into that because you serial kill.
That's not cool for you to say that on audio because you might die at like 66 by diabetes or whatever happens to you, and they're gonna look for me. They're gonna come
Just give
after
my
me.
Black ass diabetes.
You know that's not why I gave you diabetes.
Okay,
I
it
gave it to
does-
you because you don't drink water.
But hold on, let's be clear. It does run in my family. It runs in my family. My daddy got it. My grandpa almost got it, but then he was like, "I'ma change." My dad got high blood pressure. It's true. That was like, I can't even be mad at that stereotype because my family lives it. I think my sister Kiera, she might have it. I don't know if I should say that. She might have it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, her high blood pressure. I don't think it's diabetes. I think hers is high blood pressure. Like she'll go to the hospital. They're like, "Your blood pressure's high." She's like, "For real?"
Luckily,
That's why you hurt.
You luckily don't eat sweets that much.
I
so
don't
that's
eat
gonna,
sweets.
That's
Changing
gonna
a
be
little.
that's slowing whatever might happen.
Hold on, he just said I'd be changing a little.
A little. You be changing a little.
Bro, I have changed a lot. You remember when we first used to work together? I only used to eat
Dang.
drink soda. Like
You
that's
did
all.
not touch water
Bro,
for a good
I
year
haven't.
and a half.
Bro, my whole life, my mom used to say, "Keith, drink water." I'm like, Like I will not drink anything. I will drink soda. If there's water anywhere, I won't drink it. I will just like be dehydrated, like off of like soda. Like it's weird. It's weird.
Damn.
You're better now, though.
When
Thank
you
you.
guys first got together, like, how did you guys click? Just you two? Like, did you guys hit it off right away?
Can I say this?
Like, how were you two?
I can go for it. Okay, so like there was another person that was in the
Oh,
group.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Let's not say her name though.
Yeah, we're not at all. So there was another person that was in the group before Courtney got there. Like they were trying to see who works. There was like a process. It was like, yo, so we can like get rid of y'all if it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It was like one of those type of things because we're trying to see what works.
There was
like,
a 6-month period.
We
technically.
lasted.
We were
I don't
very
know,
replaceable.
I don't know how many times like I almost got fired and felt it, like just straight up, like for real. But anyways, like they had another girl there, and I think Olivia and I were texting, and we were like sending messages back and forth in my corner. Sorry.
In your corner.
In my corner.
In your
And we were
corner.
sending messages back, and I forgot what we were talking about exactly, but it happened to do with like the other girl. She just wasn't like somebody that we could click with at all. At all. And I think Noah heard us like texting back and forth, and the messages going like ding, ding,
Oh
ding,
my
ding.
God.
And then he texted us both. He said, "Guys, do not leave me out of this."
Oh my god.
I hit it because I knew what was going on, and like obviously we all didn't know each other. We all are very obvious archetypes of people. Like,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
if I'm meeting Olivia for the first time, it's like, oh, obviously this is what it is. Like I think that I'm gonna get bullied by her, but she also thinks the opposite. You know,
No, he really
when I
thought-
meet
he
Keith
did-
for the
he
first
did
time,
think that.
the
What-
exact same thing.
You thought I was gonna bully you too?
Well, not like bully, but on the level of like,
Like
okay,
just a black
I'm straight up
person
coming out
clowning
of
you.
high
A black,
school.
Got
yeah,
you,
yeah,
got
yeah.
you. I got
Yeah.
you. A black person clowning and roasting somebody is the worst thing. Like if you ever get roasted by a black person, don't say nothing back. Like don't, because it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. So I get
So-
you. But that's not me. I can't roast that good.
So it's,
I'm gonna ask this real quick right
Do it.
now, because I totally was like convinced that this was happening. Did you guys ever text each other about me when I was in the room?
I don't think while you were in the room at
No.
all.
Because
Because
trying to
I
think.
for sure was like, cool. Well, because like I obviously like I wasn't vibing at first, and like I totally was like, that's happening right now.
Right.
At one point.
No, and I feel like for the most part, like anything that was said, like anything that you felt like it was just put out there. You know what I mean? Like it was nothing like, yo, we gotta none of that. You know? And if anything, for me, like I had problems, but you knew how I felt. You know what I mean? So there was none of that extra shit.
Also, at that time, we were like working, like doing stuff, along with doing stuff together. But like before, like what we're talking about is the first 4 weeks. Like we did not have a job for 4 weeks. Our only task was to watch all the Smosh videos. So while I was watching all the videos, I would hear them texting back and forth, and I knew immediately. Because to be honest, like I'm someone who's like, okay, please, I'm just gonna say hi to everyone. So I said hi to her, the fourth member who isn't here anymore. She was very intricate, very eccentric, very individualistic, very just would not mesh in any way, shape, or form. But you know, I'm trying to be nice, like, oh, what's that superfood on your desk or whatever, like just very strange stuff. And it's
Just
like, oh, these pills,
pleasantries.
yeah, just trying. But I knew by seeing both Keith and Olivia look at me and then continue to text, I was like, oh, this is what it is. Like, there's definitely gonna be a world where it's like, oh, I'm with her, aren't I? So I definitely had to
You're
text
with
them.
her.
I definitely had to text them.
Disclaimer.
We did some high school-ish, which I never did in high school. I'm not a drama person or anything.
Well,
But then I
you-
texted him and I was like, hey, just so you know, you guys should make a group chat with me in it.
Aw.
That's
By
what
the
he
way.
set up, and then from there, like that's
Then it
just-
was like understood. But it was unfortunate. She was very, very nice.
she
like
was
obviously
sweet.
No,
I never
she
got
is
to meet
very
her.
sweet. Very sweet. This is real. Like sweet. We've checked up on her a couple times
Yeah,
over the
her
years.
YouTube channel is like growing.
Very sweet. So dedicated, like legitimately, I've never met someone who works as hard at something in my life because I could never do what she does. But in the exact same way, I can work in a team, if that makes sense. There was no world where there would be any teamwork or any. Not that she can't be collaborative, it just wouldn't have meshed in a way that made it easy or functional. And it's unfortunate, but the
Yeah.
decision was made, which wasn't our decision,
And
though our
Courtney-
opinion was asked, but it
Yeah.
was already decided before our
Yeah.
opinion
Yeah,
was
but like
asked.
that's another thing. Like going back to just like how you came in and everything. Like as much as we had the disagreements in the beginning, the bullshit disagreements, like you were a perfect fit. Like straight
Completely.
up perfect fit.
And I think we all understood that.
Perfect fit. Like we couldn't hate on like what you do, like your comedic timing, like any of that. You know what I mean? Like it probably would have made my process of like disliking our like thing, like our whole dislike thing. It would have made it easier if you didn't have the gifts and talents that you had.
Yeah.
You know, like it was like you were a perfect fit, like dead ass. Like
but-
you were good. Kudos to you, because
Dude.
I see you working. I do, and
I
I see
never
that you
heard
love
that.
this. I see that you really, really love this and enjoy it.
Thank you.
Like on a level that is just like boom.
I mean, the vast majority of why I enjoy this is because I get to just like play with you guys.
Hey, that's a little weird.
Let's play. Let's
Well, if you've seen the videos coming out from this summer games, I think you've been played with.
Oh, yeah,
this
the most.
That's,
this
sushi.
season of Smosh Summer Games is a little too intimate for me.
Oh my god. Our
gonna
next
say
sponsor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year we're getting sponsored by a company and its initials are P&H.
P&H, what's that?
It's whether something's acidic or basic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lie.
And our content next year on the pH scale is going to be 18 plus.
I still feel like
Wow,
it's gonna kill
dude.
me.
Very
nice.
basic. Thanks.
I still
Nice.
feel like he's gonna
I think it's
kill
off
me.
the scale, but probably, and I'm going to put you in an acid, which is
What?
below 7.
What?
That's how I'll get rid of you.
Yo,
burn me
no
alive.
Probably in
one's-
between 2 and 3.
Go off, queen. Dude, yeah, no, I got a toe. Until the punishment celebrity zombie shootout, whatever. Nobody sucked my toe in my life but me until that video.
That, like, I would be honest, like, toe sucking is like, this is the thing. Toe
You've said this to me before.
toe sucking is like cool. Like, when,
Is it?
It's cool.
He was the first person that ever said that to me.
Listen,
and he,
I don't want to go into details.
okay.
Let's not go into details, but toe sucking is cool. Boom, we're done with that. One thing about it is, though, like, I don't know. It depends who's sucking toes and stuff, and like whose toes are getting sucked. I did not like what I saw. I didn't like what I saw, and I'm still feeling nauseous of what I saw when Joven. We can say when Joven
Sucked my freaking
yeah, he
toe.
sucked. He put the whole your whole foot in his mouth.
Yeah.
Like that's gross.
Oh my
That's
god, I
gross.
felt his teeth and
Oh
like,
my goodness. That's weird. I've never felt teeth on my
you
feet.
should-
my whole body just
That's
cringed.
not when you eat. You chew with teeth. You're not supposed to put those on toes or.
That's so
other
crazy.
areas.
You just had like a Hollywood rumor experience, just so you know. If Joven was Quentin Tarantino, you could be in a magazine. That a lot of people have experienced
Okay,
that.
explain that. What do you mean?
Oh, if nobody knows
Yeah,
the
'cause we
rumors,
don't know
Quentin
what
Tarantino is well known, and I'm going to do it very, very
Oh
quickly.
my God,
He's well
what-
known for 3 things. One,
Hold
being
on, stop. You might want to work with Quentin Tarantino. Are you going to put out his business, his rumored business?
I'm going to put out 4 things. One, I really would love to work with Quentin Tarantino. And none of this information changes how I feel
Let's
about
be
him.
clear.
I love the movies. I really, really do. Yeah, I think he's awesome.
Let's
The
not
end. Write
talk
me in your
about him.
movies.
Yeah.
The next 3 things are he really, really loves feet.
I've heard about that.
He's loves to talk to young actresses or people in the industry and get them to come to hotel rooms with him. And then
no.
Oh my
he loves
God.
to only suck their feet. That's all he wants from them.
Oh.
There's nothing. Well, he does other things for himself, but he doesn't touch them other than sucking their feet.
So
he just
he's-
wants to suck their feet. He then at the edge of the bed touches himself.
Stop. Yeah. Quit that.
Those are the
Naughty.
Hollywood rumors
Yeah.
of Quentin Tarantino, who
Okay.
I would love to work with.
Well, allegedly. Okay, speaking of that, allegedly.
Allegedly,
Let's be
I would
clear.
love to work
Let's
with
be
him.
clear. No. You want to work with him. Allegedly, those are the things that he's done.
Allegedly.
But like that's none of our business. Like
No.
he's a grown man, and like stay out of grown men's business. I love you, Quentin.
Actually,
love you.
I would love to be in your
Django
business.
Unchained is one of my favorite movies in the last 10 years.
That movie is very good.
It's really good. It's really good.
And
It's
this-
not one of my favorites in the last 10 years, but I was just shouting out the one that like works for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That one's that's actually one of like top 10 favorite movies.
Really?
I listened to I
Your
have the
dog's
album.
named Django.
Yeah, but with a J, not a DJ. It was originally DJ, but I was like, I'll just keep it
Yeah,
J.
yeah.
Also, like Jango Fett from Star Wars. Yeah, I have the soundtrack on my I bought the album.
Who's
and
on
I
the
listened.
soundtrack?
John Legend has a song. There's like a remix of a Tupac song that was never released. I think it's really good.
Really?
Yeah. You gotta. It's so good.
Is Jamie-
Do it for me right now.
It's copyrighted.
Yeah, is Jamie Foxx on there? Is he like?
They have sound bites and stuff.
Why didn't Jamie
It's-
Foxx jump on the
dude,
soundtrack?
Let's listen to it after this.
I'm so down.
Let's listen to it after this, okay? If you got the punishment to suck a toe, whose toe would you guys have sucked?
Okay, so like
my
first of all, it
God.
would be like when I look at all the guys in the group, I'm not into it. So maybe you. I think you have nice feet, but like it would
that's
definitely
nice,
be
thank you.
yeah, you have nice feet. But and I know that
Stay
you
in the
wash
mic,
yours because
baby.
you told me to wash
Yeah,
mine.
yeah.
But it would definitely be either Olivia's or yours. And I heard Mari had nasty feet, so
I
I'm
still
Feet
would've
don't
done
look
it.
That's what I'm
No.
like wondering. Like
It's just Joven.
Joven being mean.
yeah.
Okay, Joven's just being a little meanie, but probably yours, because I know like you take care of your feet and you correct
really
me
nice.
about like
Yeah.
washing
Thank
my
you.
feet. I've never been like, like I'm gonna be honest, my pride was a little hurt when you said it stunk.
I'm sorry. I've only like 2 or 3 times in my life have my feet stunk, but I've had people in my room whose feet stink really bad, and it's just like, I just got to tell you. It's just what it is. Like, if we can solve it, we can. But if we don't solve it and I don't bring anything up...
Okay, but what if it was unsolvable?
I would have wanted you to leave. Or I would have left. Like, that's why I'm trying to get to the solution.
Noah.
I kind of want a room by myself.
Noah, how much money would you have to be paid to suck Keith's stinky cheese toe?
Come on. Like, no.
How much money could I be paid?
Okay, and like, I'm gonna pull off just so you can see how long my toenails are.
Oh my God, dude.
Can you hear the cheese?
Stop. Look, they're not bad though.
Yeah, but I will. Yeah, you look like you got dancer's feet.
I will say Olivia has probably scientifically. My answer for sucking toe would be I'd choose Olivia's because she has the smallest big toe, I'm sure.
My
like
honest
pedicures
answer,
and
though,
stuff, too.
I would have turned that one down. I don't like bare feet, and I used to have like a problem
You
with them, and I'm
did.
totally fine now. I would have turned that down.
Yeah, I used to have a problem with people putting their feet or their shoes near my face or head. I will say I keep my feet extremely clean, but even out there, the dust gets through your shoes. My toe was like not clean for Jovan.
Oh, he did not care.
And can I say that's taught me, like, does somebody in your family hate feet too?
Yeah,
that's
no, it was taught to
exactly
me.
where
I'm the
it's-
youngest brother. It was taught to me, and that's why I was
all
able to
it
get
is.
out of it.
Yeah.
Because if it was actually like a real issue, it would be a lot difficult to get over. But it's definitely learned. Courtney, I'm gonna say you burped in my face.
Oh, that was nasty
I'm
too.
so sorry.
What
And
did it smell
I
like?
chugged some Diet Coke. I don't even like Diet Coke.
Yeah, why did you get a regular Coke?
They didn't have it. They only have Diet.
That's
What are they
weird.
doing? What's wrong? Okay, see, that's my first problem. Like, this has been a great, like, summer games. Can we get some regular Coke in this hoe? Please?
We're not gonna snort Coke before the games.
No, we'll
I
do
know.
that after.
Coca-Cola. I know. I love a classic Coca-Cola, so it's kind of a bummer, but it's all right.
Yeah, I had to
They
put
got
on
Gatorade
this.
on tap.
Did her burp smell like bologna? Because that's like what I like hate. You know when you burp and you like, damn, I ain't even had bologna today. I ain't even eat ham.
Yeah, what was
Why
it?
do you smell like bologna?
Just like a burp. It's like your insides.
stomach.
No,
Acid.
it was a pretty clean burp. I had to put on this too small gas mask. It was like for a baby.
Yeah.
They probably imported it from Israel or some shit. Got some tight little baby gas mask. Yeah, Israel makes a lot of gas masks that I don't know for real though. I just felt like plugging my people, I guess. Anyway, you burped into the end of it. And it was so tight that it just went into my mouth. Like, it didn't go anywhere else. Because the respirator's in front of your mouth, and it's so small. Let me do that again for everyone in the video so you saw what I did. The respirator is so small in front of my mouth. And so I have to suck through this tiny hole, and it's so tight that there's no other air space, so it's just on my lips. So I wasn't necessarily ready. I was like, okay, I'm going to breathe in, and that's when you burped. So it literally just felt as if I had burped. When you burp soda, you know, like the aftertaste, it's like a little metal, it's like a little sugary, it's like everything about it, it literally felt like I had burped.
What are you eating?
When you burp up a Coke, it's got like a high,
No, you're drinking that can.
you know, it
dude.
burns a little.
You drinking the can.
Yeah.
I usually put my Coke in the microwave before I drink it.
Oh my
so-
God.
No, I don't.
See, that is some serial killer shit, if I might like add. It sounds like you,
Warm soda?
bro. No, like just putting the can, like,
aluminum?
Yes, into
Yeah.
the microwave. Like,
That's murder.
I sleep closer to the microwave, mind you.
You sleep close to the microwave?
Yes.
Oh, in the hotel room?
Oh, I
Yes,
see.
So we need to change beds.
I've got a
Careful.
quick question.
What's
I know
up?
we're running out of time.
Let's
This
go.
is a small debate
Yeah.
between my girlfriend and I. Microwaves. Do you stand in front of them while they're working?
Oh, that's such an old, like,
Right?
it doesn't matter. It's like they talk about the waves.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but it's waves everywhere. Look at my phone. Like,
Yeah.
guys, there's Wi-Fi. Like, we're getting all types of cancer.
We're burning. We're all burning away.
Well, with that being said, most microwaves are designed with a shield because microwaves are really big. When you look in, it's not just a clear thing. Normally, it's the black with the little holes.
You
That
think they'd
stuff
get
is
better about
designed
containing it.
to keep the microwaves out. Maybe.
So it's radiation.
Bringing
it's
us
like,
back to our work really quick, we worked above an MRI machine for 2.5 years. There's no way. There's no world where you design the hospital. You're like, this is going to be the MRI room, and you're like, okay, which walls are we going to let up? The roof too. Like, no one is going to put lead in the roof or whatever they need to block. You know what I mean? They're on the first
should go
story
get
of
checked
a
out.
building.
We would be
My
in that
testicles
room.
need to get checked
You'd
out.
hear like.
We'd
sound like a
sit through
printer.
12 to 15 cycles a day minimum.
I
like
couldn't
of
get
those.
pregnant if I tried, probably. I don't know.
We should go get checked out. We should get checked out. Like,
Yeah.
after this summer
Let's do a
games,
Smosh. We should all get an STD check for a video.
And an MRI check. Yeah. And what else were we gonna do after this? We said we were gonna do something else.
Oh, we're
after
gonna listen to the Django Unchained
soundtrack. Yeah, we'll
please.
listen to it while getting our MRI and STD check, clean our bodies, and clean our brains with some lovely music.
And hug on each other.
And, yeah.
Suck
Like
on each other's
long.
toes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
No?
I wouldn't suck your guys' toes, but I love you both so much. Like, it hurts.
That's the only
Thank
way
you.
I know you love me. Thank you, but like you gotta suck on my toes now.
I would suck on both of your toes for a large portion of money. Not for 25 fictitious points. So with that, I love you both, and I will not suck your feet.
Oh, I
Okay.
love you both
I
too.
accept that. Would you suck my toe?
Okay, so can we just put the desk in the grave now where it belongs?
Yeah, let's burn that desk.
Let's burn the desk.
I don't know.
Let's
We're in the
burn-
apocalypse. There might be a zombie.
Oh my god.
Why?
Sorry. I didn't let it die.
No, it's all right.
I love you, Court.
I love you guys. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching this 4th week of the Smosh Summer Games SmoshCast Apocalypse style in this weird ass cabin ass place. If you want to look at what this place looks like, you can see the video version. The full video version comes out on Fridays. Or if you just want to listen to us, we've gagged, we've burped. Yeah, that's a weird ass painting behind me. You'll have to watch the video version to see what we're looking at. But if you want to hear us without any censors on our swear words, because I sweared quite a bit this episode, the full audio
Sorry,
episode.
that's me. I do a
that's
lot
all right.
too. I apologize
Well,
for that.
if you want to hear all of that, some of you like that shit. You can hear that on Wednesdays is when the full audio episode comes out. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell. We love you guys so much. Hope you're enjoying the summer games. Team Mushroom Clout. We're all Mushroom
Right
Clout.
here.
You want to get
Boom,
these
boom,
pink shirts
boom.
just like all of us? Use a steak knife to stress them like we did. They look real cool. Yeah, Smosh.store if you want them.
Yeah.
We
I'm going
love
to
you
say real
guys.
quick.
Courtney,
You go.
no, I just want to say I love your podcast voice. It's so soft and it's like, yeah, so like this is what we're gonna do. Like good voice.
I motherfucking love you both. Team Mushroom Clout. Goodbye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.